Good morning and welcome to Against the Public. It's Thursday, September 21st, 2023. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only 5-minute segment that combs through early betting patterns by the public, tells you exactly where the money is going and where those wagers might be a little bit misguided. We'll give you 5 games, or we'll try to find 5 games each day where I think ripped up tickets are going to happen if the public continues their betting trend. Last night we found 4 winners in our 5 games, bringing our overall record to 7-3. A pretty good start. We should probably keep track of the units considering it's baseball, and that's really what matters in baseball. But 7-3 to start. Betting public was 9-6 in their decisions involving the money line, where the percentage was 50% or more, and that was fueled by the last game of the get-out game of the day, the Detroit Tigers at the Los Angeles Dodgers, where the Tigers were a $2 underdog with 60% of the money line wagers on the Tigers. Good for the public, getting a massive win there. Gives them the win for the night. Before we start, guys, I want to make sure that I let you guys know about my 3-pack, my Major League Baseball 3-pack. It's up there right now, $49.99. You get 3 of my best wagers today for one low price, or of course you can buy them individually. Okay, let's get to the games. We're going to start with the New York Mets at the Philadelphia Phillies. Game number 1, David Peterson against Ranger Suarez. 82% of the early money, 83% of the early money is coming in on the New York Mets, which has pushed this number down from the opener of a minus $1.65 to $1.57. That makes it a little bit more manageable, and despite Suarez's less than stellar record, I think he appears to be getting stronger. Really good outing against the St. Louis Cardinals, and for Peterson, he owns a 4.41 ERA in his last 7 starts. Not all that impressive, and the Phillies, they need this game. Great series against the New York Mets, and or against the Atlanta Braves, and I know what the betting public is thinking. They're thinking, well, great series. We're going to get them against the New York. We're going to get the Mets with plus money coming off of a massive series against the Braves. Maybe we can catch the Phillies sleeping. I don't think so here. Phillies are in a dogfight for the wild card spot. They're not going to lose to the New York Mets. Game number 2, Pittsburgh Pirates, Chicago Cubs, Johan Oviedo against Kyle Hendricks. We know Pittsburgh is going. We know if we bet Pittsburgh, we're getting a live dog here at plus $1.46. Among the teams that are not going to the postseason, Pirates have just not quit. I mean, they're only 10 games under 500, and yeah, I know, terrific start, been horrific from that point on, but they just will not quit. As we saw last night, they put up 13 runs against the Chicago Cubs, and they're really a team. I mean, in an organization that I've criticized quite a bit over the years, but they're also an organization I never feel like their players quit. We're going to take the Pirates tonight. Their run differential, by the way, you think Pittsburgh's one of the worst teams in baseball, and maybe one of the worst organizations, but they're right in the middle of the pack in run differential this year, and that tells me that they work their butts off, and they are a live play on the plus money tonight against the Cubs. San Francisco Giants at the Los Angeles Dodgers, game number 3. We have Kyle Harrison against Emmett Sheehan, and the public loves them some Dodgers. There's no doubt about that. This is tonight's get-out game. No exception here. Dodgers minus $1.77 favored. They open up $1.75. So that's ticked up a little bit on the back of 97% early wagers. It's really put up or shut up time for the Giants, who are 3 games out of a playoff spot with 10 games to go. A 3-1 weekend is absolutely the bare minimum that they need to have. 4-0, preferably for the Giants, is really the goal here. If they don't come out of this series winning the series, they will not make the postseason. That's a guarantee with the way that they've been playing against their division. This is a must series, so let's take the Giants and the generous plus money, at least in game 1, see what we get. If they lose this game tonight, this is really a must-win game for the Giants. If they lose this game tonight, maybe they're a go against on the run line for the rest of the weekend. New York Yankees, Toronto Blue Jays. Flip that around. Toronto's at New York. Jose Barrios against Garrett Cole. We're switching over to the total again. You know how I love to bet over 7. We crushed the Mets in Miami yesterday, although that number went up to 7.5. We're just going back for more on this. We documented yesterday how the public loves to go under when you have multiple time all-stars going against each other on the mound, which we have tonight. 68% of the money is on the under. The numbers don't back that up and haven't for years. We're going to take the over 7 minus $1.10. I also have a side winner up on Pickdawgz.com right now, so make sure to get involved in that. Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals, our last game, Max Fried against Jake Irvin. Sometimes we have to dig deep for these games against the public, so this is a good example of that as we use the overall ticket count to go against the public here. 58% of the overall wagers are on the under, so I don't agree with that because I think the Braves can hit the over by themselves. Yes, I know they've dropped 5 of their last 6 games, including that series against the Philadelphia Phillies at home. I think they take out their frustrations on Irvin tonight, who has decent numbers and recent form. Not too bad, but Atlanta isn't the right team to have control issues against. And we know that last start against Milwaukee, Irvin had a ton of control issues. You put 5 walks up against the Atlanta Braves, and the Braves are going to come close to putting up double digits against you. So tonight's that's it for tonight's games. Recap, I'm taking the Phillies minus $1.65. Pirates plus $1.46, Giants plus $1.47, Toronto, New York over 7, Atlanta, Washington over 9 minus $1.15. Okay, that does it for another edition of Against the Public. Remember to go get my Major League Baseball 3-pack or purchase my Major League Baseball card on an individual game basis. Either way, make sure you get involved. I'm Dana Lane. All the best with your wagers tonight. Thanks for watching.